I have what I think is probably a common problem among people that are similar to me, and that is perfectionism. Everything that I do, I want it to be perfect. You know, when I write an essay, it has to be absolutely perfect. All the grammar's got to be down. When I try to edit a video, it's got to be perfect. But I mean, I got kind of discouraged doing that because I would spend a whole bunch of time on editing a video, and then like my editor would crash, or it wouldn't want to render right, or pretty much it was pretty much a rule for me. The more time that I spent editing a video, the higher the chances of it facing a serious problem and crashing and me losing all my work. So that would be one reason why I don't really try to spend a whole ton of time doing fancy video stuff at the moment. But anyway, perfectionism, like, it's good in some respects because it makes me strive to do something better, you know, to do something right. But I think it also holds me back because if something isn't perfect, well, then I'm not gonna show it to anybody. You know, I have this thing where I don't want people to, like, it's weird. It's almost like I don't want people to criticize it. Like, in my head, I do. For like a head knowledge thing, I want people to critique my work and to give me pointers, because that's how I'm going to learn. But like, in my lizard head, you know, my emotion driven head, I don't want to have that happen. I fear it because it's like social rejection, or it feels like social rejection. So it makes it so that I don't strive. Right now, I have what I think to be a very, we'll say, revolutionary, maybe, philosophy. My main message isn't necessarily that revolutionary, like the conclusion of the message isn't really that revolutionary, but the path that I take to get there is. And the path that I take to get there is tremendously explanatory. But my problem is that this is such a huge subject. Like, each time I sit down to write something out, I have to try to make it perfect. And because the subject's so huge, it encompasses so many different subjects and so many different areas, I could spend a long time on it. And because I'm a perfectionist, and because it's kind of revolutionary and a little bit difficult to explain at times, it keeps me from publishing anything. It keeps me from posting anything online or making any videos. And I think what I have to realize is that this is something that has to be accomplished in a series of small steps. Like, I have this impulse to try to make something absolutely perfect and revolutionary, and to post it, and it's gonna change the world, right? One single post, it's gonna change the world. But that's not realistic, I think. And I think a much better way to do it would be to just take a series of steps and slowly, as the topics come up, explain them. Like, I just have to start recording ideas and talking about them in the way that I want to talk about them, and then build up, like, build it. I have to build this philosophy. I can't just like make the whole structure appear in front of somebody and say, boom, there you go, that's my philosophy. I have to build it in a series of steps. And I think that requires me to just record little things like this, or like the couple that I'm trying to put online today, and have it be spelled out over a period of time. And I think that's probably the best way to do it, rather than trying to make everything all perfect at once, rather than trying to build a mansion and post the mansion online. I have to, I think, slowly build the mansion online. Well, mansion, the structure, you know what I mean. It's a metaphor. Yeah, I have to build the castle online. Or not necessarily online, but you know what I mean, like in a small series of steps. And posting it online will help because I can get, information out there. I can get my ideas out there, and hopefully I can get feedback in the process. And the feedback that I get slowly, little by little, video by video, will help me refine the whole thing, I hope. So that's what I'm going to try to do from now on, rather than trying to write a novel in one go and getting mad when it's not perfect and not doing anything. I'm just going to do little tiny steps and post those little tiny steps and try to build it that way.